Hey, Mark Meldrum, happy Labor Day. We're out here in Meldrum's Monster Garage, and as you can see, we kicked the 69 Chevelle out of the garage, and we got a 66 Chevelle in here that we're going to bring you all sorts of stories on over the winter, getting this thing ready. I've got all sorts of plans for it, so stay tuned on that. You can see I got the back seat out, just the base of it out right now. Wow, I couldn't believe how many acorns were under this seat. I don't know if it was chipmunks or mice or rats or whatever that was living in this car for a while, but luckily not too many droppings in there, just a lot of acorns. Anyway, this is the only seat that is really good condition. The other ones all got a rip or a tear or something like that, so we'll get some covers on that. But anyway, we got a lot coming to you for this newsletter this month. Oh my God, President Joe is trying to frantically get something done for me this morning, and it's Labor Day. We were going to go to a car show this morning out in Lorain, but from what I hear, it's raining out there, and the show field's getting all sorts of muddy. It's a grass show field. So I think we'll be spending a day here at Meldrum's Monster Garage and hanging out and working on projects and getting the newsletter ready and seeing what else we find. I mean, I found all sorts of stuff in here. Look at this. I even found a campaign sign for a re-election. There were 3 of these in there. But ordered a bunch of parts from National Parts Depot. You know, the ACC carpet and PUI seat covers and all sorts of good stuff to like beautify this car. I put a new dash pad on it yesterday and it looks fantastic. But anyway, in this month's newsletter, of course, hopefully President Joe gets me something. We got From the Mind of Jeff. We got Mel's Musings. Oh my gosh, what else do we got? We got all sorts of stuff in this newsletter. I mean, we had a big show, one of the biggest shows we ever had this year in August at the Strongsville Holiday Inn, and it was absolutely a fantastic event, and hopefully I'll expand on some of that. So, we got a lot for the newsletter. Let's get going.
Greetings, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club fans. What's happening? How's everybody doing? Happy September. Happy Labor Day weekend. That's I'm filming this on the Labor Day weekend here, so I'm doing my labor for the Chevelle Club. So, hey, thank you everybody for coming out and supporting our show this year, the 50th anniversary of the 69 Chevelle. Man, we hit it out of the park. Over 100 plus 69 Chevelles, every color represented, including that little piece that Ed Fisher brought that I think it's still MIA. So if anybody has that, I'm going to get that back to Ed Fisher. I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Ed Fisher, for being the mayor of Welfare Row. That was really nice. A lot of nice donations from them folks to get that spot. So, and I know Mark and Pat are diligently working on the registrations for next year. We should have those out in a couple weeks. We're still working on setting up our location. We've talked to several hotels, the Crown Plaza. I can't even think of all of them. The Crown Plaza, there's one on the east side. We still have to meet with the Holiday Inn, work out a couple of bumps in the road with them folks, but all in all, I think it was a very good show. Trailer parking was a little bit of a hassle, and we're probably going to have the same issue next year. We're going to probably use the same area to park again down at South Park Mall, which I think worked out very well. They had security there. You know, we paid for that security, so we had security there. And everything, I think everything worked out well. We had about 35, 40 trailers down there. The problem is with these 2 years, we have a lot of trailers, and the Holiday Inn is just not equipped to park all those trailers, so we have to do something different. So we'll probably do something very similar next year. So if you want a good spot in the back, A, donate something for Welfare Row, B, be here early to park behind the ice rink. So just kind of keep that in mind, and we're gonna keep letting you guys know that as the year progresses. But thank you to everybody. Nice to see Stan come back after his sabbatical. Sal was back again this year. Oh, he made some wonderful slushies or frozen treats. Those were real nice. Camp Amons, Maureen and Dave, can't say enough about thanking you guys for doing what you guys do every year. That was a hoot. Sorry we ran out of food. It's kind of difficult to you know, really to gauge how many people we have for food. We'll try to do better. We're gonna add a line on the registration that if you're gonna be there for Friday food and how many people that you're bringing, to give us a little bit better idea of how to take care of that so we don't run out of food. But thank you everybody for coming. We're going to give a nice check to Toys for Tots. It was a good year for us. It was a good year for us. I hope you guys had a good time. Looking forward to next year. We've never done a Christmas theme. So because the show falls on that right at the end of July there, we decided to do Christmas in July. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. It'll be a lot of fun getting the decorations. We have a couple Santa Clauses lined up. You guys will know more about that. It's going to be a big Cleveland theme, Christmas theme. You guys are going to enjoy it. We got a lot of things that we're working on right now. A lot of motion going in the minds of the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club, including the mind of Jeff, which you'll see a little bit later on this. But yeah, thank you, and thank you to my club for everybody for what they have done and sacrificed to help us and get this all done. The trophies were beautiful. Thank you to the Petrillo family for sharing those with us. Jim is a big piece that we're going to miss, but he won't be forgotten. He definitely will not be forgotten. There's so much when we look around during our Chevelle shows and things like that that we remember Jim. And Donna, you're a trooper. Thank you for everything you've done for the club and continue to do. So anyway, we'll get off the club. Anyway, September's kind of a lull month. We don't have a lot going on. October, we're doing our picnic in October just because we couldn't get the pavilion where we always have it. And then December, we have our Christmas party. That's a hoot. Any of you guys from out of town want to come to that? It's, I believe it's December 14th at the FOP Club. So, but anyway, so like I said, everybody have a great September. Thank you for everything you guys do. I look forward to seeing all of you again next year. I also look forward to seeing our members at the various things we have coming up. So thank you, everybody. It's been a blast. Have a great September. And everybody, we'll see ya.
There she is, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. She moved out of the garage on her own power. Now, had to use the emergency brake to stop her, but she's running, and I'm proud of that. Love bringing these old cars back to life. I mean, just look at the dust. We're gonna give her a bath, maybe a power wash, who knows. But she's a nice old car. I just love the color, and I'm hoping the color will pop. Motor's running nice. Trunk on this car is really decent. Look at that. Look at that trunk. Very good. Some oil in the trunk. I think he was storing some transmission fluid. But look at that beautiful 66 rear end. This car was bought at Brooklyn Chevy in Cleveland, Ohio. Look at that. AAA sticker still on there. We'll try to keep those intact. Everybody wants to know where'd those jacking instructions go. They went all over the place. Now look at in 66 they showed a 65 Chevelle. So that's original. Look at that. Nice car. Yes, it has some issues. It's been dinged up and dented up here and there, but for the most part, really nice. Got original tires on this sucker. BF Goodrich tires on the front. Look at those. And then out back, oh my gosh, my brother was saying what these are, and he had them on his car. I don't know what they are. Dayton or something like that. But pretty cool. We got a lot of good parts to put on this car left over from other projects. So, let me pop the hood here. Sorry, flipped around there. There you go. Engine's running. Got a little bit of a tick, but they may work its way out. I got fresh oil in it. Brand new Napa battery. New points. New fuel pump. Choke's still on. Let's see what happens when we open up the choke a little bit. A little rev. Whoop. Look at that blow up. We blew out some spiders. See a little smoke back there. But that's okay. thought I'd take you a ride in this beautiful 1966 Chevelle. So we're out in the backyard. We have no brakes, but that's not important right now. It's a beautiful car, I tell you. I'm super happy. She's running like a sewing machine, as we say these 6-cylinders do. Here, we'll do a burnout. Oh, Patty's gonna love me. I just turfed her lawn. Ha! But hey, she's running good, running like a sewing machine. I'm enjoying the heck out of her. Oh, I just went to hit the brakes. They don't work. Praise the Lord. Church next door always watches over me. Make sure my Chevelle projects go well. But we're going around Meldrum Estates here at a cool, what does it look like? I don't know, 10, 15 miles an hour, maybe 20. But she's running good. She goes in reverse. Here, I'll put her in neutral here and we'll roll to a stop. All right, there you go. Back up a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Just awesome. Back into neutral. Comes to a stop on its own. Look at this car. Beautiful Malibu. Carpet's really nice on this car. Seats are super nice. They need some help. They need some attention. But that's what we do. Look at that. Look at this. Horn even works. Ha! Thank God, because I didn't want to have to borrow a horn from Larry. He's kind of fond of all his horns he fixed. All the 66 horns he fixed. But she's going good. She's been running for about 20 minutes straight now. We're getting the new gas in her. We're getting some new transmission fluid circulated through the transmission. We also have brand new oil, thanks to Napa Auto Parts, and a great new battery. So, see Ken taking his garbage out way across the street. He's probably like, what the hell's Mark got now? But hey, it's a lot of fun out here. I'm gonna park it, let it cool down, maybe give it a bath. We'll get it up on the rack and see what it looks like underneath. Okay, see ya.
Hey, what's happening? Rescued another stranded Chevelle owner.
Yes, we did. West Salem, Ohio. We got a flat tire on Scotty's wagon.
Hello, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. This is your old pal, Jeff Rena Thompson, brought to you live in his palatial mansion way down upon a hill somewhere southwestern Ohio. And I'm just ecstatic about me getting my voice kind of back. It's not 100%, you can see. It's not 100% just yet, and I have no idea what happened. I'm guessing sinuses, allergies. I mean, I don't know what happened. Been to doctors. They don't know what's going on either. But I wasn't sick up there. But you know, I didn't hang around Friday nights. Didn't hang around much on Saturday. Didn't hang around hardly at all. I did do a lot on Thursday night for race and take a lot of pictures and videos, which I really, really wanted to do that again for y'all. But still don't know what's going on. It still comes and goes. So I really don't know. First and foremost, I would like to thank Mr. Umpy for making me sound good, during all the Northern Ohio Chevelle shows. It's all that equipment is his. It's mics are his. Everything is his, and he is well deserving of the Joan Paget Award. I know when Donna hit me back up, some 7 months ago plus, that and we had some people we had to choose from that we thought were very deserving, and still people that are very deserving. We come up with one particular individual that has done a lot for this club and for other people as well, and that's what the Joan Paget Award is all about, because Joan and John did a lot for a lot of people. I was lucky enough to get one, and of course Donna as well, and she deserves it better than me. The issue with the car going up there, still don't know what's going on. We thought it was a fueling issue. I still think it's a fueling issue of some kind, but we really don't know. Put a new fuel pump on it when I got back, it does the same thing. I put a hose on it when I got up there, Same thing. Supercharger pump went out. That was interesting. I never seen that happen before. Luckily, I carry a new supercharger pump with me, and I actually bought me an extra one again. I want to thank Cody for helping me do that, and Jeff Groover, I believe, was there. Josh Shemp was there helping while I was sitting in the trunk, because I couldn't bend over. My back wouldn't let me, but I was sitting in the trunk while they were handling me tools and things like that. Josh Shemp is funny on the racetrack. You got a grown man, you know, and I was riding over with him, you know, and just, you know, feeling them out. It's the first time on the racetrack ever, and I like helping newbies. You know, helping that to me, that just makes things a lot of fun, because I don't care how good you are or how good you think you are. When you get on that line, man, the butterflies really start to fly, you know. And I don't know if you know what Josh does for a living. You can hit him up on that. But he is in a lot of positions that most people would never want to be in. And once we got him around the racetrack, I put him in a whole new position, and which has made my night quite comical, because I enjoyed watching him grow through that process that everybody goes through, and still goes through up to a point, you know, every time. So, but Josh was funny, and like I said, he made my night. Had a lot of good times running on the cars there that night. Wish my car was one of them, but I come there with the intention of driving my car, not racing my car. I wanted to be able to take pictures, unlike I did last year. Not many pictures were made last year, so I want to make sure there was a bunch taken this year, which I accomplished that a lot. So there again, you know, I'm trying to make other people see their cars. DJ booth went real smooth, as far as, except for me talking. Maybe that's why it went smooth, me not talking. But a lot of people stepped up and helped me out getting through this allergy thing, and they were doing all the talking, and I was just playing music and popping. And if you ever come by the DJ booth, man, it was a pharmacy. There was drugs everywhere, you know, and it was just amazing that, you know, lemons and honey and everything that people went out and got for me to help me get through this thing. But anyhow, rambling around from the mind of Jeff, I hope to see you on the road somewhere. And speaking on the road, by the time you get to view this, I'll be probably mid-Michigan somewhere. On my way up to the UP. Why we go somewhere cold, I'll never know. But Teresa wants to go up that way, and I've never been to Mackinac, so I'm going to hit a few people on the way up. And don't be surprised if I knock on your door. If you see me coming in the driveway, lock your door. Either one. But I'm gonna try to hit a few. Depends. I'm gonna go up the West Coast and come back down the East Coast. Won't be in the center of the state much, but if you're in and around those areas, don't be surprised. I've already made plans for some people, so I thank you very much. I'm hoping that you had a good time at the Northern House Chevelle show and listening to me and you know, with the music that I play, all this opera and theme show songs and crazy, you know, shark songs or whatever. Y'all have a good time. Peace out.
Mel's Musings by Mel Bender.
Here with our September birthdays and anniversaries. On the 1st we have Paul Tanner, Gary Von Driska. On the 4th we have Amy Atziger. On the 6th we have Loretta Shells. On the 9th we have James Crabtree. On the 10th we have Jeff Paulin. On the 13th we have Mindy Cottrell. On the 16th we have Melanie Bender. On the 17th, we have Robert Reek. On the 23rd, we have Linda Franciscovic and Michael Merlot. On the 24th, we have Steve Bruce and Chad Moss. On the 26th, we have Darlene K. Metz. On the 28th, we have Sue Geist and Dave Hamilton. And on the 29th, we have Patty Meldrum. Our September anniversaries are, on the 1st, we have Chris and Princess Knable. On the 6th, we have Timothy and Kelly Herman. On the 9th, we have Bill and Beverly Doyle. On the 14th, we have Robert and Beth Mills. On the 15th, we have Matt and Monica Freilich. On the 19th, we have Aaron and Kim Angelo. On the 20th, we have Denver and Mindy Gertrell. On the 24th, we have Brian and Donna Sarver. On the 27th, we have Mark and Patty Meldrum. And on the 28th, we have Steve and Rita Bruce. So all of us here at the club would like to wish all of you happy birthday, happy anniversary, have a great day, have a great month. Until next time, see ya.
Hey, I want to welcome some new members. First member is Bart Weiler, I think it is, and he looks like he's got a 70 Chevelle he's working on, certified financial planner. And then there's Milt Burns with this beautiful El Camino. He only lives 10 minutes away from the Strongsville Holiday Inn. Very good. And then we got Joe Hodges, who has a 64 El Camino in process, a 64 SS convertible waiting its turn, and this beautiful 64 two-door wagon. Welcome to the club, guys. Oh my gosh. And of course, Mr. Thompson, we won't talk to him. But Sal, he knows what's going on.
Yes, we do.
What's going on here?
What do you want to hear about, the speed test with the dildo, or you want to hear about the gas tank?
I want to hear about the gas tank.
Oh, the gas
This is a family channel.
Mark Meldrum, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. We're in the Dragon Wagon, piloted by President Joe.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Watch out for the pro.
And we already got the police. We're already dealing with the police. And he can't get over.
Let me over.
So we'll probably get a ticket for that. But anyway, beautiful 67 Chevelle in front of us. We got a 70 and a 66 up there. I'm sorry.
69 behind us.
69 behind us.
A dark omen.
Oh, Jesus. That car scares the shit out of me. They keep saying it's like an 18-second car, 27-second car, but don't believe that.
It's a 3-minute car last time.
Yeah. Don't believe that. We all know it's a 3-minute car. But anyway, Sal's had a hell of a day. He's had dildos strapped to his hood that were tested to 115 miles an hour.
112.
112. Flew off, went into somebody's grill. Funny as crap.
Then they tried to chase him down. They wanted it back.
So we're headed down the drag strip, Dragway 42. I'm just going to do about a minute of video here because it's about a 45-minute trip down there. And there's some of our partners going down there. So yeah, it should be one heck of a night. Hopefully they let Joe and I announce, and we'll make some I don't know.
We'll make some noise.
We'll make some noise. Okay. See you later. All right, here we go. Tommy Reitler in his first run in this LS powered 66 Chevelle convertible. We'll see if he can do Chuck Frame proud here. Finally lining up here. Here we go. Let's see what this car does. Sounds healthy. Could have heard on that convertible. There you go, 1258 right out of the box. That'd do Chuck Frame proud. Very nice. Verticus got him on the light, but Tommy might be chasing him down. Yeah, very close. 1249 to 1252. Very nice. 111 miles an hour. 6 against the 70. Look at the wheel spin on that. Got a wheel spin out of both cars, but they're motoring down the track now. Looks like we got at the top end a 1634, 1674, about 90 some miles an hour. Alrighty, 266 going at each other, 998 to a 983, both at 134, 137 right there. Here's Eddie Fisher and Christina's car. He's a good drag racer, and he's just rocking out Christina's car down there. Let's see, he's all by himself today. Let's see what Christina's car does. I know she's a hell of an engineer. Let's see what she knows how to build a car. Yes, she does. 1487 at 92.5. Pretty decent for a start. There you go, 1016 to 15 something. There's Bobby in his turbo car against a pretty stout 66 over there. We're gonna make Bobby put a roll cage in that car pretty soon. 1071 to 1302. Of course, we got Jack from the home club in his 502 cubic inch, brand new motor in there. He's just trying to see what this thing will do. Of course, he's pretty up against the race. Alright, that orange car put a hurt on Jack. Looks like a 1070, 126 miles an hour to 1445. It's the Apollo mission. We've got all the astronauts here. Woo! For the 50th anniversary of the 1969 Chevelle, the landing on the moon, and Elvis is in the house. Woo! Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. We got Joe Vitale here from Car Parts Warehouse.
And Rich.
Rich is here.
Wife.
His wife. And somebody else on the phone. We're giving away things. You got to spin the wheel. You get all sorts of cool things. Frisbees, baseball hats, bobbleheads. Who is that, LeBron?
Corver and Jenny Fry.
There we go. And they got their Corvette out here, looks real nice. And then right next door, we got the Marines. There they are. They're doing good. They're collecting Toys for Tots, and I'm going to slip in behind the Hummer here and look at all the big Toys for Tots here. This is a real machine here. It's not quite a Chevelle, but it's certainly got a lot of interest today. Look at that. There's all those. Wait a minute. That's not full enough.
No, you want to see something before you can go behind that green van.
All right. We got more stashed some over there. We're going to fill this thing up. We're going to fill the El Caminos up, and we're going to have a good time today.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, the vendors here are just making tons of money. There's tons of parts out here. We got Henderson. We got guys that come from all over the United States just to sell parts. And I'm telling you, Larry Richardson, he really cleaned out his garage. I commend him, and I hope he made lots of money this weekend. I know I got a few things from him. And as we roll down here, oh my God, there's the infamous Denver Gottrill selling some parts. Gatrill, he is gay. Anyway, selling parts to Mr. Jackson there. Those are going to go back to Texas, I'm sure. They'll look really nice. And then we got the rusted tires here. Oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. Look at these tires. Wow. Wouldn't these look good on your Chevelle? Come on out. Get some of these tires. Put them on your Chevelle. You're hearing all about everything down here. This is just fantastic today. As we go down here, we still got ChevelleSupersport.com back here. These got some cool parts that you don't find anywhere. And then back here, we got something for the ladies. 31, Tanya Whitford. Oh my gosh, we got, what are these guys doing? They're just hanging out. They're giving cups. Look at these guys. Hi. What's going on? Are we recruiting? Yeah. All right. We need retired mechanics. That's what these girls are looking for. I don't know what they're going to have them do, but if you're too tired to wrench, see these girls. They'll take care of you. And then where's Tanya's gone. So we got Mike. He's manning the booth over here. He's been throwing these bags out to the cars as they pay and go by. It's like a drive-through. It's really good. Great business. And then all the girls are gone. Mr. Mills over here. He's got all sorts of cool stuff. Oh well, what can you say? Beth will be around, and I'm sure she'll talk about what she has.
Oh yeah.
And where are we? Oh, so we got Mr. Presnick, and he's selling transmission parts.
We're having a good day.
Yeah, great.
$1,200 so far.
$1,200. Well, he's got a lot of parts left, and I'm sure you come up here and get all your 4-speed needs, from bell housings to shifters to an entire transmission. He's got it all. And then, of course, Mr. Fairchild, look at this. He's always got parts, and I always find some good stuff here. Wow. This PF25, we'll put that right in the pocket. And we'll walk away with that. And what do we got? Who do we got back here? Is this part of James? Oh, this is all I totally forgot about this. This is all the Ohio guys. They get together. Joe Bertrand puts this together, and he has his buddy Dennis come down from Michigan, and they just put all our parts out on the table. They say how much they want for it, and they got a phone number on there. So if you got some parts you need, look at that. Scott West selling some parts there. We got it all going on here. We got tires, we got wheels. Be careful with these Kriegers though. Tires usually reject them. I had one explode in my garage last week, and all you guys saw that. Oh, look at this. I see a set of 67 wheel discs. Oh, those are beautiful. Those will look good on my 67. So, hey, Commander Meldrum here, back from a successful mission, taking Big Blue all the way to the moon. Did a burnout, came back, successfully landed in Strongsville, Ohio, and had one of the best Chevelle shows we have ever had in the history of the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. I want to thank everybody who came to the show, who helped put this show on, who raised money for Toys for Tots, who paid the proper respect to our fallen comrades over the year. I'm telling you, it was just fantastic. The weather was beautiful. You guys that didn't make it out there, it blows my mind.
how could you not come out on a perfect weekend and enjoy the Chevelle family? We raised money for everybody. Toys for Tots, the Marines were there. Oh my gosh, the Mobility World was there. We raised money for them. I just can't say enough good things about what happened this weekend. And thank you everybody who came up to me and appreciated the work we did this weekend. Like I say, we couldn't do it without all you folks coming to the show from 32 different states and Canada, all the way from Idaho. It was truly heartwarming and truly a family. So from the bottom of my heart, once again, thank you for coming out. I'm looking over at my dog. She's glad I'm back on Earth. Oh. But hey, this show's over. We made some mistakes, but I think the good things outweighed all the bad things this weekend. And it doesn't matter, like I said, just bringing everybody together is just fantastic. So, we're going to get out of this spacesuit here. Ugh. And, yeah, guess what? Christmas in July. That's our theme next year. And I've got experience playing Santa Claus. And I got to get the red sleigh back out. And we'll be somewhere. We're going to look at all the options. I know we had a lot of issues with trailer parking and having enough room for cars, and they had to turn people away this year. So, hey, maybe we'll keep it nice and intimate and small right there in Strongsville, Ohio. Or maybe we'll explore some other options in the Northern Ohio area to have a bigger and better show. So, stay tuned to the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. We'll have all sorts of great things coming your way. I got a lot of inspiration from looking at cars at the show. Oh my God, that ride in Snow White on Saturday afternoon in a 400 horsepower 66 Chevelle convertible has totally inspired me. It's time to build one of those suckers. And I'll take you along for the ride as we build one of those things through the year. Chevelle Hunters will continue. Oh, also want to congratulate Jim Umstead on the Volunteer of the Year. Oh my God, such a heartwarming speech by Dee Conway, and just to listen to her talk about, you know, how the Chevelle family came together and put her car together, and Jim's provided his garage to do all that work, and Jim and Pat do a lot of work for the club now. You know, she's our treasurer now, and Jim always says, hey, I'm sleeping with the treasurer. So you both do a great job. You're both great volunteers. So I hope you share that award with your wife, Jim. But hey, like I said, you know, President Joe, he's got all sorts of ideas for Christmas in July. Treasurer Jerry's still pulling his hair out from parking all those trailers this weekend. God bless you. I know you dealt with a lot of aggravation, but that's what it's all about, bringing you guys together. Drank a little too much, partied a little too much, saw a lot of great Chevelles, and brought this community together one more time. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you again. See ya!
Woo.